2K Sports pregame show.
And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Milwaukee, where the Bucks will be going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Looking at the Hawks, they're third in the East and have really been one of the NBA's toughest opponents to face. This is a major contender once the playoffs begin. As we watch.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Harris.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Reddish and Collins at the small forward and power forward. Young is out there with Erickson, and it's Dunn in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Great one out there with Payton, and it's...
Oh, wow! And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. The three. It's Drummond with the rebound. In the corner, Middleton with it. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. No good with the triple. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. To the middle from 11 feet away. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Collins, good. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to the Bulls. The great one passes to Giannis. The dish to Drummond. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the defensive impact that Andre Drummond can have on the floor is a major factor.
Well, you know that Drummond is going to do the work of 3 players on the glass, but he's also been a solid rim protector who makes up for his height with great timing and reach.
Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Payton against Young. Pass to Erickson. Releases. Rebound, Milwaukee. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
They wreaked havoc on the defensive end and really held the pace of the game in their favor for the entire game.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Young outside. That 3 off the mark. Here's Payton. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now, here is Young. His last outing, he had 24 points. Erickson against Giannis. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Luke Walton gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you've got them on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Shot clock at 5. Erickson passes to Young, and the wide open shot from Reddish. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Few people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
Pass to the great one. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Poked away. It's Young on the wing, covered by Payton. Young's shot is off.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yet another bucket.
And fellas, he is now 2nd all-time for points in a season.
Truly a season for the ages. Erickson outside. Antetokounmpo on the double team to the right side. Here's Reddish. A rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the great one. Reddish with the ball. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And he really controlled the pace of the game by getting to the line. The D could not slow him down, and he took advantage of it.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Erickson outside. Payton against Young. Back to Erickson. Good on the triple.
Such an incredible score. Young's playmaking may be on the same level.
Shots good from the great one. And with Puma bursting into the NBA market, you knew, Greg, it was just a matter of time before we saw a signature shoe for change. And tonight is the debut for him.
And this is a strong debut, if I might say so myself. If you want people talking about your brand and your shoe, this is the kind of design you have to come up with. Great job by both Jay and Puma on this one.
Now here's Middleton. D right on him. The pass to the great one. The offensive rebound. And it's Giannis missing.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Giannis has got 8 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Dunn kicks to Reddish. Offline with his 3.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Here's Giannis. That one off the back iron and out.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Collins passes to Erickson. Now, here's Reddish. Young in the corner. Misses the 3.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Sometimes Smitty is... And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Giannis with it, picked up by Harris. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Elfrid Payton is out there with the great one, and it's Drummond in at center. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The basket counts, and one will go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Okay, incredible body control, the will to complete the play. Young with the potential, and one. We call it off the bus range. Trae Young can shoot from the half-court logo with confidence.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Tries again. And no good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. And that deep range opens up everything for Trae Young.
You have to take away his airspace, Kevin, as soon as he crosses midcourt. And with his tight handle, he punishes the defense when they apply pressure.
Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Here's Drummond, and it's blocked. Young with no one around. Off target from outside.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Here's Harris. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Drummond. To the inside, the great one, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Here's Milton. Good D by Drummond. Knocked loose. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. The Hawks trail by 21.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Young finds Harris. Pass to Erickson. Lets it go. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Harris passes to Milton. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Getting better at facilitating for others. Tobias Harris with the pass that sets up the score.
Pass to the great one. Rebound, Atlanta. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight, and the foul called on the great one. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Hawks trail by 17. Now Young. He has 5. Harris trying to get free. Shots good from Young. Young's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. The great one passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's the great one. Back to Antetokounmpo. Young with the ball. Now Payton defending. 18 feet out. Erickson misses.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Giannis, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Celtics was outstanding. He finished up with 65 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. Very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Young's shot is off.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And when you think about some of the most entertaining Hawks teams, my mind always goes to the human highlight film.
Reason why he was a 9-time All-Star, NBA scoring champion. Had some legendary matchups against Larry Bird and Chuck Person, to name a few. One of the most electrifying players in the history of the game.
Troy Brown's checked in for Shake Milton. You know, Smitty, NBA referees, officials now have a presence on social media that's aiming at educating fans on calls and why they're made.
Yes, and I love it, Kevin, if you have these demos and talk about plays and games and situations that you're educating fans. It's just that fans look at it when these referees, who are human, miss calls, and then they want to re-show these plays that they missed. We still got to understand they're human and they're going to miss some calls.
Well said, Steve. The Hawks trail by 15. Passes to Dunn. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. The Bucks making a switch here. Holmes checked in.
Checking in for Milwaukee, Jared.
Here's Harris. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Bucks. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And one thing about Hunter, it never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
Can't be that easy for him. Gotta body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny or you can just front the post.
The pass to Erickson. There's the three. Excellent D there from the great one.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Tries again. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 17. Brown dishes to Hunter. Three-pointer. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And that one drops. And that's 20 points for the great one.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Now, here is Young, guarded by Holmes. 11 feet away, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
They're running up the floor, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, right to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
For Milwaukee, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. So for the Hawks, John Collins, he's checked in for Dunn. Brown comes in for Erickson. And Satoransky's subbed in for Trae Young. Pass to Brown. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to...
6 seconds left in the first half. Here's DiVincenzo. And so it's Milwaukee with a 19-point. a very lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
On the court right now for the Hawks, Reddish and Collins at the small forward and power forward. Erickson is out there with Trae Young, and it's done in at the 5.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
The Hawks trail by 19. And here's Erickson. Out to the right wing. Here's Reddish. The three-pointer, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm has been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Young passes to Erickson. A three-pointer off the mark.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Passes it to Erickson. And the shot is long.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
A shot by Reddish, no good.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Dunn. They need this. And it's sent back by Drummond.
That rejection was well timed. Get that shot out of here. Drummond staying patient, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
The Hawks have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And when he was drafted, there were questions, Smitty, about John Collins' best position. At 6'10", what do you think? Better as a 4 or a 5?
And you know what, Kevin? A lot of people called him a tweener. The way he's developed now, it's positional versatility. Whichever spot he plays, he's holding his own.
Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Atlanta gets called for the foul. Smitty, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than ever before. Think you could step out to that 35-foot mark?
Hey, Kevin, I can step out there, but the question is, could I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my area shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a 4-point line.
Shot from the wing. No good from the Great One. The Hawks shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Here's Erickson, and count it from 19 feet away. Erickson's got 9.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Payton looking around. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And there's the pass to Reddish. Sinks the three-pointer. Reddish has got his second basket of the night.
We know he has the range, and we know he has the attack mindset.
Here's the Great One. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Collins.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Bucks.
And the first one at the line is good. Tobias Harris is checked in for the Hawks. Both free throws good from the Great One.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Young outside. Pass to Erickson. The shot from 20 feet away. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight. Middleton outside. Giannis outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 5 on the clock. Here's the great one. Pulls in another board. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
The Bucks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Reddish with the double team. Antetokounmpo. And the layup falls. Giannis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
The Hawks making a switch here. Milton's checked in. Harris kicks to Dunn. Over to the wing. Milton's shot is good.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Bucks. Here's Melly, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Slowly but surely, Harris continues to elevate his game. The shooting, the playmaking, the ability to make a difference.
In a moment here to highlight some of the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. Now you look at the great one. Dangerous player from three-point land. A great talent with a great release.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from the great one. Atlanta's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Down against Giannis. Over onto Antetokounmpo. The Hawks again can't hit.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Allen dishes to Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. Kept alive. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Atlanta's shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Young pass to Reddish. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Outside for Griffin. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Now Giannis. He's covered by Brown. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Now here's Satoransky. There's the pass to Hunter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
Collins checked in for Harris. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's DiVincenzo. 7 points in the game. Pass to the great one.
Come on, shoot!
He lobs it up.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Atlanta's shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Brown with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Great D that time from Griffin. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Now here's Satoransky, guarded by Holmes. In the corner, it's Hunter. Shoots the three. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
It falls, and 2 points from the great one.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. Andre Drummond's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Now here's Satoransky. Tight defense on him. And it's sent back by Drummond. They retain possession. And so it's Milwaukee now. Passes it to the great one. And yes, it's good. The great one's got 16 here in the second half.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Brown dishes to Collins. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. To end the run. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Brown's got his first 2 points of the night. Pass to Holmes. Down low. Drummond passes to the great one. What a contribution at the line so far. Going 10 for 10.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
The first free throw is good. Milwaukee making a switch here. Payton's checked in. Erickson's checked in for the Hawks.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Satoransky. Kicks to Brown. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot by Collins, no good. Now the pass to the great one. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Bucks ahead, running away with this one. Luke Walton had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Plenty of time. Hey, we aren't going to do it at 1 particular.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Bucks. Great one out there with Payton. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Griffin in at the 4 slot. Hunter, the pass to Erickson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
The shot's good from the great one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Payton against Satoransky. Erickson outside. To the paint. Here's Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
As usual, beasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
First free throw is good. And he may not have gotten the same attention as some of the other picks back in the 2017 draft, Greg, but John Collins out of Wake Forest has been outstanding thus far in his career.
Really one of the league's best kept secrets. Tremendous athleticism, also great hands, and just has a knack for moving to the open spot around that rim.
And Drummond is right there.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Satoransky looking around. Collins against Griffin. Collins passes to Graves. And the foul called on the great one. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Just a little too aggressive. His 5th foul of the night. Expect them to go right at him to try to pick up number 6.
Payton against Satoransky. Drummond with the block. Here's Payton. Pass to the great one. He kicks it to Drummond. Griffin passes to Drummond. Collins with some nice D.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Brown with the bounce pass. Now, here's Hunter, defended by Griffin. Satoransky, the pass to Collins. Good D by Drummond. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to the great one. Hunter grabs the miss.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
The rebound by the Bucks. Drummond's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. We were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now, the quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve. Yep, that one goes in there. The Bucks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Payton passes to Griffin. Here's the great one. Now Drummond. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the great one. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. The great one's got 46 points. Atlanta with the ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Collins from 16 feet away. He cans it. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Drummond is doubled. The pass to the great one. The Bucks working the ball around. They get it again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Bucks, the great one.
And the first one drops. And players now, Steve, more able to dictate where they want to play. How has free agency changed since you came into the NBA?
I think the signing of shorter contracts, Kevin, guys with player options. And then I think also for a lot of players, they're not taking as much money, leaving money on the table because the endorsement deals off the court is making up for some of their money on the court.
Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here. He got it again. Sensational.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him. And here is Brown. Pass to Fletcher. 5 to shoot. Inside. Collins kicks to Brown. Here's Allen. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brown dishes to Dunn, and it's sent back by Drummond. Collins passes to Graves. The second chance effort, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Denzel Valentine. Smitty, the NBA now permitting teams to sell international sponsorships. I mean, the league just continues to grow globally.
They have done a fantastic job. Teams can now enhance their visibility with this deal, and their internet makes this all possible when you get a chance to watch these teams all over the world.
Yeah, that's a good point. Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Tobias Harris comes in for Collins, and it's Shake Milton in for Brown. Here's Milton. Shoots. The Hawks again can't hit.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Done outside. From downtown, Milwaukee with the rebound. Drummond's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
To the middle. It's picked off. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And the defender there a little out of position. Harris sees this, takes advantage, draws the foul.
Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The Bucks have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Banked in off the glass. Giannis has got 30.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
The Hawks shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Fletcher, defended by Allen. Passes it to Fletcher. He dishes it to Dunn. Here's Milton. No good on the three. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Fletcher. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Hawks, Fletcher.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. For Milwaukee, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. That one drops for him.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Dishes to Dunn. Pass to Milton. Rebounded by the Bucks. It's Allen on the wing. To the paint. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And the pass to Dunn. Looking to get back on track here. Pass to Graves. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
And Giannis throws it down.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
The Hawks shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Here's Milton, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
It's stolen by Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits the second from the line. And for Milwaukee, their shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Fletcher passes to Graves. Now Harris. Ice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Collins. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Collins has got 19 points.
Nice smooth stroke. John Collins has improved his confidence from mid-range.
Melly passes to Akun Purcell. To the inside. Another bucket. Wow! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Passes it to Collins. Over onto Kumbo, and that one hits back iron. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Akun Purcell. Here's the great one. And there's the pass to Giannis. Lock at 6. Q. He gets that one. The Hawks shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Milton the pass to Collins.
What's interesting about John Collins, he plays fast, but he's also measured in his approach.
And he knocks down the first one. Griffin's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And then for Atlanta, Hunter comes in for Tobias Harris. And Satoransky's subbed in for Shake Milton.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Satoransky. Passes to Hunter from outside the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72, adding to this storied season one more time.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the great one.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Pass to Melly, just 5 on the clock. Griffin, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The free throw drops for Griffin. He doesn't get the second one. And here we go. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Here's the great one. Now the the pass to Akun Purcell. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's it for tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our team. The 2K Sports crew.